Shabbat Shalom. Parshat Vayak'heil, at the end of the book of Exodus, opens with the command to observe Shabbat. Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel teaches us that Shabbat is, quote, a sanctuary of time. God gives us a taste of the holiness that could be ours if we choose to create sacred space. Consequently, the holiness we experience in abstract time immeasurably intensifies our yearning to experience holiness in concrete space. The sanctification of time makes Judaism portable. Each week when we observe Shabbat, it helps us through the coming week. By enabling us to taste the holiness in time, Shabbat reminds us to seek holiness every day. When we leave the sanctuary of time, when Shabbat ends, we can rededicate ourselves to the construction of the sanctuaries in our lives, our homes, our congregations, our communities, our workplaces. Only after experiencing the importance of Shabbat do we receive the architectural plans to build the Mishkan, the tabernacle. We're taught in this week's Torah portion that the gifts we bring is the offering of our heart. We learn the definition of skill in this week's Torah portion. Let all among you who are skilled make all that God has commanded. The Hebrew word for skill, hacham lev, means wise-hearted, wisdom of the heart. Actually, the word heart is mentioned over a dozen times in this week's Torah portion. We can and should be inspired by the generous, wise, and uplifted hearts of the Israelites in this week's Torah portion. The human heart, our hearts, have an amazing potential for expansiveness and openness. Our hearts have an amazing capacity to grow in generosity and wisdom. This week's Torah portion invites us to use all of our gifts, our passion, our skill of our hearts, day by day, moment by moment, in the building of our lives. Create and dwell in sacred space. Just open up your heart. Shabbat Shalom.